guys, it's Adrian, and I am doing my weekly weigh-in and update with an annoying talky cat who thinks he's starving. He's not. However, he thinks he is. So, yeah, I was planning on doing this on Saturday, but didn't end up getting time before we went to Boulder and the Hoover Dam. One of my coworkers is in Vegas this week on vacation, and she was going to the Hoover Dam on Sunday, so we drove up Saturday and got to see her on Sunday. It was fantastic. I love my coworkers. I work with a great group of people, so it was really great to see them. That being said, that was a great weekend. My weigh-in, however, was not. In fact, last week I had a fantastic week. I hit a milestone of 60 pounds lost and then promptly took a hard left into Crazy Town. I haven't pulled a stunt quite like this week's in a long time. No. Even when I went last year to Omaha and then proceeded to do nothing about weight loss for more or less months, until January when I weighed in again, I didn't do what I did this week. Yeah, so I bumped up the exercise. I've had it bumped up for the last couple of weeks. I went from walking 2 to 3 miles 3 to 5 times a week to walking 4 to 6 miles, probably closer to 5 to 6 miles 6 days a week. Possibly, 5 to 6. But, I mean, really, that's doubling the amount of exercise I've been doing. So, and not unhappily, not ungrudgingly, I was happy to do the exercise. That wasn't the problem. The problem was when I got home, took a shower, and crawled in bed to kind of watch TV to wind down, I then proceeded to snack. And I started this process as to fix some of my problems. Losing weight is a goal, but I finally figured out that to do so, I have to figure out this. This right here is my biggest freaking problem, and I know it. So I'm mad, actually, at myself. However, I'm taking it as a positive thing because I think the scale this week gave me the kick in the butt that I needed to really get back on track. So pretty much what happened was I gained 3 pounds. 3 pounds, and they were deserved 3 pounds. So I'm doing all this exercise, I'm busting my freaking hump, and then I'm actually doing fine for the most part until dinner, at which point we went out way too many times for dinner, and then I would, after my great workout, I would snack. Like, for example, Jared picked up a 5-pound bag of M&Ms, peanut M&Ms at Sam's Club last time we went, and they were sitting by the bed, and I proceeded to mindlessly mow down on probably a pound of them on, like, Monday. Yay, 60 pounds! Let's go backwards. So, yeah, and then the Cheez-Its, and I just don't. Yeah. So one of the things I figured out very early after just monitoring myself is that I can't sit next to the TV in the living room and snack. I literally can't sit there with a bag of chips or something like that near me because I will eat it. I won't even realize I'm doing it until, like, my fingers are completely coated in chip goo. And then I'm mad because how can you not realize you're doing something like that? Well, I can. So I solved the problem. It was a very simple fix. It doesn't fix why I'm doing it because I don't know. I don't even acknowledge that I'm doing it when I'm doing it. Instead, I solved the problem by simply not eating anything that wasn't pre-portioned in front of the TV in the living room. Why exactly wouldn't I then just imply that this was in front of a TV situation or a computer situation and activate said logic to all TVs? Great question, glad you asked, no clue, but it is now. So yeah, I have a new policy and I have given myself a royal smackdown as far as that goes mentally, and it isn't just, oh, I need to do this, because I do a lot of my favorite quote. One of my favorite quotes is from Alice in Wonderland. It's the one where she's like, I often give myself very good advice, but I very seldom follow it. I do that all the time. So, like, I can acknowledge something without really letting it sink in and acknowledge it. It's the strangest thing. Absolute denial, I'm telling you. So, I can tell you that I have a snacking problem. I can acknowledge that I have a snacking problem. I can understand on a very high level that doesn't really penetrate that I have a snacking problem. But that doesn't really stop me when I'm sitting there at 9 p.m. after my shower, probably shouldn't be eating anything besides the blueberries I have pre-portioned, and I'm mowing down on a bag of Cheez-Its that are sitting there. So, new policy is, of course, any TV type object does not get any kind of bagged or unpre-portioned food that isn't regularly scheduled anywhere near it. That may be extreme and stupid, and I shouldn't really have to do that, but it does appear that I need to. So I'm going to. And I have really avoided calorie counting because I become horribly OCD. I can be very organized at work, like super organized, have everything into my little boxes and filter everything and be totally happy in my little OCD place. But at home, I'm a red hot mess when I'm OCD. It makes me crazy, like just like twitchy crazy. And I've been avoiding it. I've tried to keep this very, very low stress. But you have to acknowledge some things. Say, for example, the weigh-in's coming up to my honeymoon. Let's see, February. -3, -3. I gained 1. -4. -3. Oh, the week before my wedding. -1. And then we don't weigh in for pretty much a month because of my honeymoon and all that other great stuff. And then we go from that to -1, -1, -0, -1, -1, -1, +3. Now, I historically have a very hard time getting back on track. I mean, just really hard. Because I just have a hard time getting back in the rhythm of everything. For whatever reason, it just is. And that's fine. And I'm actually okay with a 1 pound loss when it's just I'm following a plan and doing what I need to do. But I haven't been. I mean, I've been doing what I need to do, but I can't compensate with exercise for forever, right? And I can't just keep sneaking crap in that I shouldn't. I don't mind the occasional snacks. I'm not giving up cake for the rest of my life. It's not that. It's I need to stick to a schedule and be good most of the time. That's my only goal. That's it. So, that being said, until I can get myself back onto a reasonably valid scale, anytime I go on vacation, I've just decided that I have to do this, and I think it makes sense for me, which is the point, I guess. But I've started tracking on Spark People again so I can keep track of my calories so I know what approximately I'm doing, and I know I'm falling within my goal. My goal is 1,500 to 2,000 calories per day with 1 day of I can go over. Not crazy over, but over. I'm also pre-planning my days. So I may not stick to that 100%, but if I pre-plan, I tend to be much better about that. I can also do, say, shopping. Hey, I want to do lettuce wraps. Great, I don't have lettuce. Pick up lettuce on your way home. All right. But sometimes that stuff's hard for me. So, yeah, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to scale back the exercise. I'm actually been very happy doing the 4 to 6 miles, but I think until I can get myself back on a happy scale of medium, of eating and exercise, I don't need to be doing 6 miles a day. I just don't. I don't. And I think I'd be better off scaling that back down to 3, maybe 4, and calling it happy. That way, if I know I'm doing what I need to be doing and I'm reasonably happy and I can stick to a schedule, if I lose 1 pound a week, then I am happy with that. But the whole point is to figure out this. The weight will follow. But this is a very hard thing for me. So, I'm very upset about the 3 pound gain. However, in a way, I'm kind of glad that I didn't just keep dragging this on for months on end and just keep ignoring symptoms of things that I fall into. So I'm taking it as a kick in the butt and implementing some changes. I don't know that I will keep calorie counting forever because it does tend to make me a little ugh. But I think I have Spark People on my phone. It works fantastic. And I think once I get my schedule all figured out and I get back to a happy place of I can do this and I'm not trying to eat my pantry every evening, then I will be good. So, there you go. That was my week. Or at least part of it. I guess it was a lot of self-discovery and kicking myself in the butt, and I think I needed that. So, yeah. I hope you are all having a fantastic week, and I will talk to you later.